Here are my note cards. The quotes page only has full sentences. And here are the people. Number 1.
Hi, my name is Monica.
Number 2.
Hi, my name's Kevin.
3.
Hi, I'm Summer.
4.
Kevin.
5.
Hi, my name is Yvette.
6.
Hello, my name is Will.
7. I think
Hello,
I
my
miscounted.
Name is Bard.
Anyways, that's 7. And here's number 8.
Dawn.
Don. Hi, I'm Nick. All right. See that there? All right. I don't do a lot of traditional exercise, but I freak out on a regular basis to get my heart rate up at work. I know I can relate to that statement. Hi, I'm Nick. I'm the manager here at the Cath Lab at Dade City Hospital. And I'd like to share with you today the importance of conflict resolution in the workplace by demonstrating how conflict arises, its impact on the workplace, and how we can resolve it. Sue Heide in the Registered Journal of Nursing says that conflict is defined as the struggle between at least two interdependent parties who perceive incompatible goals, scarce resource and rewards, and potential interference from the party in achieving their goals. So we all work here. We know that conflict is inevitable. Working in the same place day in and day out, we start to develop a history with the people that we work with. And we bring that history into every interaction that we have. Sometimes that can be positive and sometimes that can be negative. When it's negative, our history can really influence our ability to resolve conflict with that person because we carry the past into the present. Conflict quickly deteriorates our interpersonal relationships. We go out of our way to find fault in the people that we're always at conflict with. And this starts to deteriorate our emotional or our morale. Conflict is emotional by nature, and we tend to cause ourselves to become irrational when we're dealing with emotional conflict in the workplace, and we're unable to see resolutions as a result of this. Unresolved conflict also can manifest itself physically and emotionally, and it starts to impact our ability to work. We start to have headaches, call out sick, and now we're starting to have direct impact to the organization as a result of that. This unresolved conflict puts stress on our leadership, causing them to behave a little more authoritarian, focusing more on the tasks at hand, and not so much on the emotional satisfaction and happiness of their employees. Coordination and collaboration between individuals and coworkers in the workplace diminish, resulting in lower productivity. However, if we're able to resolve conflict in a constructive and positive manner, there can be positive consequences to our conflict, just not negative consequences. It's important to understand that your employer has to provide an area where conflict is discussed and how to manage it is regularly met. So how do we resolve conflict? First off, conflict is an important element of conflict resolution is how we communicate. And the Journal of American Nursing, Northam Sally states that because nurses are trained in therapeutic communication, which holds that talking about feelings is always helpful, nurses seeking conflict resolution often focus more on expressing their feelings than on finding solutions. It's once again emotional. They're taught to behave and look at things emotionally, so they react emotionally. So how do we resolve this conflict in our workplace? What can we do? Conflict resolution needs to have a set of ground rules that, like I said before, are stated by your employer. We need to create an environment or a program that teaches staff how to deal with conflict resolution. Once you set these ground rules, we need to work on implementing them in the workplace regularly and discussing them at staff meetings. When you're dealing with conflict resolution, you need to state the facts only the observable facts, no assumptions. No interrupting or yelling. You want to use professional language. We want to change the pronouns from I to we. We're using this as a platform to restore professionalism and respect in the parties that are involved. Invite the other person to work inside the boundaries that are defined by your employer on resolving this conflict. We need to agree on a common goal. Working together gets you out of the problem and into the solution. And if you're having a hard time finding common ground in your resolution or goal setting, remember that we're all here for patient care, and I think everybody can agree on that and find a common goal there. Position yourselves equally. You want to see eye to eye, literally and figuratively. If you're sitting, have the other person sitting. If you're standing, have the other person standing. You want to pick a location of neutrality. Neutrality fosters comfort, and comfort fosters resolution. Handle the conflict sooner rather than later. If you let conflict fester, it's only going to get worse. But if you address it too quickly and you don't let the people settle down and let the fire subside, it's going to be very difficult to get any rational solution as a result. And if none of this works, get mediation. Get your manager involved, get HR involved, and try to find a solution that way. By understanding how conflict arises, the impact it has on the workplace, and we can see the importance of conflict resolution program implemented in the hospital. I did in my research. I did a little reading at YaleUniversity.com that went over a very interesting study, and basically the results of the study showed how implementing positive conflict management in the workplace has a very profound effect on the people in it. And I'd like to read to you the impact of that and the results. When individuals recognize the need to cooperate with each other in conflict situations, relevant information is openly and honestly communicated. In turn, trusting relationships are reinforced, where individuals are more willing to consider opposing views and exchange resources to ensure a solution that is mutually beneficial. There's constructive conflict management, and ultimately this leads to mutually advantageous outcomes and goal attainment. And what I'd like to see as a result of my research is a way to implement some type of program here in the cath lab, and maybe that'll spread to the hospital. Thanks. I missed a whole entire section. That's
You
it, though.
followed along this pretty well.
Question and answer. Does anybody have any questions?
How do you handle rumors in the workplace?
So I think handling rumors would probably be best handled by getting maybe a manager involved, since it's starting to be hearsay. You probably aren't going to get anywhere with just going and confronting somebody. Bring a witness in and see if they can't discuss it openly and honestly. Any other questions? All right, thank you.